What up, fellow nerds? Welcome back to the Nerdery. We are going to unbox War Machine, check out his epic effects, and scale with other members of my Iron Legion. We'll ask and answer the question, will War Machine and his effects take over the Iron Legion in the Nerdery? War Machine is James Rhodes. I was traveling for work in Columbus, stopped in a Target, and the gods of toy hunting showed me great favor. Picked him up for $29.99 and canceled my pre-order from Amazon. Top of the box has the War Machine logo, then the Legend series. On the left-hand side, you can see Rhodey's face, missile effects, blast effect. On the right side, it looks like machine gun effects, smoke effects everywhere. Moving to the side of the box, beautiful comic book art of War Machine. Flipping it to the back, on the right side, you have Marvel's War Machine in the description. Colonel James Rhodes unleashes a torrent of explosive devastation from the air as War Machine. But the main focus of the back of this package is just this sweet, sweet toy photography, man. He looks amazing, and then you have a close-up shot of his face. James Rhodes' first appearance was in Iron Man number 118 in January of 1979. He was created by David Michelini and John Byrne. He later took over as Iron Man for Tony Stark for a bit in Iron Man number 170 of May 1983, finally becoming the War Machine in Iron Man number 284 in July of 1992. James Rhodes is an experienced Marine trained in armed and unarmed combat. He's an aviator and an expert in aviation engineering. His armor gives him superhuman strength, speed, durability, agility, reflexes, and senses. He also has an energy repulsor and a sick flat top. Right out of the box, I already feel like this is my favorite comic book member of the Iron Legion. Let's take a close look at the helmet. First thing you'll notice is the red laser, man. Its apparatus sticks out on the right side of the helmet, and you can see the technology built into it. The silver face mask looks really, really cool with the black eye slits, and the mouth line runs all the way from the ear across to other ear. Trademark Iron Man ear holes, and then the top of the helmet is ridged all the way to the back. I'm impressed with the amount of detail that went into this figure. Look at all the work on the rocket launcher and machine gun, as well as the technology that's in his back. This is one of my favorite features I have on any Marvel Legends figure. I really appreciate being able to move either the rocket launcher or the gun back and forth on his back. I really appreciate that red laser sight, man. That adds a nice touch, and it just gives a pop of color to the silver and black. There's also a laser sight on this machine gun. Here's a top-down look of the rocket launcher and machine gun. The black armor on his shoulder is soft rubber and is easy to move. However, you cannot get full 360-degree rotation at the shoulder. It does come up like this with 360-degree rotation at the bicep, and you have a double joint at the elbow and greater than 90 degrees. You call him Tackleberry, not War Machine. Good grief. So you have a double barrel rifle on his right arm. Great detail to it. And then there's several effect options we can put in there, so stay tuned and we're going to check them all out. Black armor on his left wrist. Fist gets 360-degree rotation with inflection back and forth. Ooh, that's really good inflection side to side. You have the same fist on the right hand. All right, checking out the torso, you can see the silver arc reactor. I love how they did his midriff here. That is really, really neat detail to it. I appreciate that etching. So you have a good cut at the torso and a twist. He has a black rubber belt that actually does move slightly up and down. Let's take a 360-degree tour. Lots of really cool technical detail here. No pouches like a lot of the other figures, especially the 90s X-Men. Rhodey's got a nice cod piece that would make Kiss proud. Thigh cut. I really, really appreciate the silver paint they put on here. It almost has a translucent sheen to it. I know these are bright LED lights, and then when you contrast it to the silver and black, this is an incredible figure. Kicks out real well. Very flexible in the splits. Double joint at the knee. Dude, this might be one of the most flexible members of the Iron Legion. The boots are solid black and sturdy. There's certainly a heft to them as it's the base of this iron figure. Rocks nicely back and forth and has a good swivel. Alright, it's playtime. Let's add these accessories. First up are the 3 rockets that are going to be shot out of his rocket launcher. I really appreciate the darkening of the effect. Kind of looks like smoke coming out from where it was launched out. I think that's a nice upgrade off the Iron Man 2020 figure that did not have it. The inside is a rectangle and it will fit directly onto the rocket launcher. Dude, oh my god, that was... I put this on first because this was the accessory I was most excited for. And oh my gosh, is that cool, man. Look at that, you can tilt it side to side. Let's check out the blast effect that's going to go on the machine gun. Inside of the blast effect is a circle, and we can place it directly onto the machine gun. This does like to pop off. Not a big deal. Wow, dude, this just got even better. Check out the blast effect coming out of this machine gun. Holy cow, that looks cool. And I also appreciate the red dot there for the laser sight tying it in. Let's check out this double barrel rifle. There's several things we can put in there, so we'll go through each one. First up is this effect. I love how it goes from dark red, orange to yellow, and it fits right here on the double barrel. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is amazing. These effects are awesome. What do you guys think? Oh, dude, the missiles are my favorite, but I love this effect. Kind of like how he went like that. Oh, so cool. Sometimes you don't even have to describe or say anything, and the image does it for you. And in this case, that is 100% true. Accessory is Colonel Rhodes himself. Holy cow, dude, what an epic face sculpt. I really feel like they captured the essence of him from the comics. That's a sweet 90s flat top, man. And if you look closely, he's got lines shaped into it. That is awesome. I love this, man. He comes with a blank expression, but I do like his Iron Man beard. Looks great from all angles. As good as this face sculpt is, because he's an Iron Legion figure, I know I'm going to pose it mostly with the helmet on. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. 2 blast effects for his boots. These are the exact same ones that came with the Iron Man 2020 figure. This is the same mold as Iron Man 2020. However, they tweaked it slightly by adding the grayish smoke effect at the bottom. And I gotta say, that makes it 10 times cooler. Because if you're using rocket propulsion, you're definitely going to have smoke at the bottom. I feel like the gray smoke effect adds realism to it, and it's going to look amazing in the display. Both pieces fit together like a puzzle, and I like that you can do that because I feel like it adds stability to the base. Next, we'll take this blast effect and put it in his boot. Final step is to line them up and drop them into place. Behold, Iron Man 2020 blasting off. So cool! The smoke effects at the bottom take this to another level. The Iron Man 2020 cannot compete with this. I brought up the blast effects. Let's take a look at them in contrast. On the left is War Machine, on the right is Iron Man 2020. Again, love Iron Man 2020's blast effects. Was so grateful when I got it, and it looks awesome in the display. But man, the War Machine is next level. The gray smoke coming out from the bottom where he just blasted off is legit. It's so legit. All right, here's what I think. Iron Man 2020 is sweet. The advantage he gets in the blast off is he does have the blast off effects, whereas War Machine only has closed fists. Going right to left, we have Endgame Iron Man, War Machine, Infinity War Iron Man, and my Toy Biz Warmonger in the back. War Machine is a smidge taller than both of my MCU Iron Man figures. He is such a cool figure without the accessories. Once I put him on him, I think he's going to challenge my Endgame Iron Man for the top spot in my Iron Legion. How do you guys think War Machine compares to them? Let me know in the comments. Holy cow, man, the War Machines look great together. MCU War Machine is thicker and a little bit taller. I do appreciate how when you put them next to each other, you can distinguish comic from MCU, and it's kind of neat to see how an artist envisioned a figure, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and then how it later evolved on the screen with the MCU War Machine on the right. Did War Machine and the multitude of effects just take over the nerdery? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. For me, he absolutely wins over the comic book figures. It's not even close. He's got a great body sculpt and helmet. Love Rhodey's face, the translucent silver paint, combined with the awesome jet black on his body, and the effects galore, man. Those effects are awesome, man. So he's not just his effects, man, and he's not just his figure. He's both of them together, and they have an amazing synergistic effect. However, I'm going to put him as a tie with my Endgame Iron Man. They will share the Iron Legion throne together. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.